Now, as part of the Glow Feel Good Roadshow, which is happening right across the country, if you go along, you can actually go to the beauty and hair part of the event and get a free makeover. Yes, a free makeover. And just to show you what kind of makeover you can get, we've asked Joe Hayes from Tony and Guy and Ivana Breen from Akina Beauty and Laser Clinic to come in and make over Carmel, who's here this morning. So good morning to all of you. So Joe, we're going to start with you, and literally you're going to tell us what you're doing hair-wise.
Well,
so people are going to come along to this, and they come in, and there's, as we sort of said earlier on, there's opticians over here, there's skin analysts, there's the people looking at healthy food eating, and then they come over to you and they want to make over. But obviously you're not going to spend 2 hours making over everybody. So the whole thing is to see how quickly you can change something.
The whole thing is, the kind of quick fix, and the small things you can do that will make a big difference to someone.
Right.
So today with Carmel, she came in with a bit of length in her hair, which I actually quite like, and she's been grown it, so she doesn't want to go back to short. So there's easy things you can do to change someone's look really quickly. We're coming through and softening out her layers. Just because she wears it quite flat and she straightens it quite a lot, it's gotten a little brittle on the end, so just to help out with that and give it a bit of a softer shape so she can have a bit more movement through it and have a few curls through it. Through the front then, Carmel's been growing out a fringe, so people will be coming along with problems like this basically.
Right,
so she's a big kind of bulky lump of hair that's just kind of annoying her on a daily basis. We don't want to take that short, but what we're going to do is layer it through, give a nice bit of softness through there, make it open up her face much more, make a really big difference to her.
And of course, like, people mightn't want you to actually do something to them, but they just might want some hints.
Yeah, or they might even want some help on colour. Yeah. Like with Carmel, we were chatting earlier on, she's a lovely colour in her hair, but she sometimes feels it's a bit too dark, so we were talking about maybe lightening it up a little bit. And actually, Tony and Guy is going to give her a voucher to come into town and have her hair cut and coloured, which would be great, so we can start her on that programme.
Start her on the programme.
So yeah, people can come along and get a bit of advice with colour or any problems they're having with their hair. Even ask, maybe if they're having a jump in the front that they can't figure out how to style. We're professionals, we'll be able to advise on
What's the main problem that people come into you? Is it that they get the colour wrong and they need to get it proper? Or what's
That happens quite a bit, or a lot of the time you'll see people with dark hair and they just don't know how to go about lightening it properly and what's the process and how to get that right. And a lot of the time, especially with fringes, you'll get people who just have, Irish people, we have jumpy hair, we have kind of wavy hair.
Jumpy hair.
Well, do you know what I mean? You know, when you have a bit of a cow's lick in the front and they don't know how to deal with that. So people will be there well able to advise on that.
Okay, Ivana, what are you doing makeup-wise?
Well, Carmel has lovely skin, so we're going to bring that out. And really, what's happening now, the trends we're seeing on the catwalks are very neutral tones. For Spring-Summer collection, it's all about highlighting the skin and really bringing out the natural colours.
Okay, so what have you been doing here already?
So I've put a base on the skin, and I've put on a liquid mineral foundation. And that the Jane Iredale Mineral Foundation is really great at working with the natural tones in the skin. And I've just started by putting on a lid primer, and that's going to allow the eye shadow to sit better and to last.
Okay, well, you keep working away there. And what problems would you see then with people coming along to you? What's the main problems that you see with ladies as they come into you?
Well, I mean, everything. You know, people come for getting the right skin colouring, and in terms of picking
makeup. And are
makeup.
Irish people bad at choosing the right skin makeup for their skin?
They're not too bad, but it's sometimes just getting the right kind of advice and picking the right tones for your skin. And then, different seasons, you're looking for different things for each season. I mean, we just saw a much heavier look coming out of the winter, and we're completely changing that. And it's just trying to get people into that mode.
You're saying the neutrals and the nude tones and stuff mightn't suit everybody. It might sort of wash some people out a bit.
Well, you'll see now this morning, the new range from the Jane Iredale suits every skin colouring. So it's perfect for that. There's no skin colouring that it doesn't suit. I'm wearing them myself this morning, and I'll be putting them on Carmel,
so you can see two different completely hair colours.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, we're going to come back to you at the end of the show, about 5 to 10, just to see Carmel totally made over. And if you would like a full makeover and a VIP goodie bag, compliments of the Glow Roadshow, well, then what we want you to do is send us in a text or an email. The number's coming up on your screen now, and just tell us us what your best moment is, your most gorgeous moment, your happy moment, something that you've done for somebody, because it's all about feel good. So it's about a feel good moment that you've done for somebody or they've done for you. Send us in your feel good moment, and by the end of the show, we're going to announce the winner. And as I said, it's a VIP goodie bag plus a complete makeover. So it is worth getting that feel good moment into us, texting or email. And as I said, we'll have the winner at the end of the show, and we'll see our final makeover here. So thank you very much for the moment.